Captain here, and this is my Captain America Civil War minifigure showcase. And guys, for this showcase, I have 7 figures to show you guys. And guys, these figures took me a heck of a long time to do. And these 7 figures are Captain America, Iron Man Mark 46, aka Tony Stark. I have War Machine, Spider-Man, Crossbones, Hawkeye, and Ant-Man. And guys, sorry if there's not a figure in here you would love to see, such as Bucky. Haven't got time to paint him yet. I might paint him, I don't know. But guys, it's May the 6th, and oh my gosh, it came up me just when I was starting to make these figures. It was probably like a month ahead, and like after that Spider-Man trailer dropped, I was so freaking hyped about Civil War. Like, after that trailer came out, I made Spider-Man, and it was like, go for me. So, I just made Spider-Man, and I was like, go. Like, it was about, I think, 2 weeks or something after I made Spider-Man, which was I think it was like a month or 2, before Civil War, and before today, and, so I was just going with it, though. I was just going with it, man. I was just going with Civil War after Spider-Man because he just an awesome figure. I loved him, and people were like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna make this figure next. I was like, I just made Spider-Man, dude. And I was like, Captain America Civil War cannot be good without Captain America. So I made Captain America. I was ordering him and stuff like that. And in the meantime, I made all these other figures. All these other 6 figures. Crossbones I made with, like, spare parts and stuff I had lying around, and all these figures I love to death. They're just amazing. And 7 figures, guys. 7 figures. The biggest minifigure showcase, like, size I've ever done. And yeah, so this is the biggest minifigure showcase I've ever done out of any movie ever. My whole YouTube career, this has been the biggest showcase ever. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna stop talking here and get straight into this minifigure showcase. Okay, guys, so here is the first minifigure, and this is my custom Lego Captain America from Captain America Civil War. And guys, I wasn't planning on making this figure, but then I just really had to make it because I was like, there's no reason making Captain America Civil War figures without Captain America. And guys, I'm gonna get in this figure in a little bit, but I'm gonna go through these figures as short as I can. But they're gonna be pretty long, so hopefully you guys can stay along through this video. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get straight into this figure, starting with my legs. See, legs have some pretty cool detail right here, as you guys can see right there. And yeah, see, the boots are just like the plain Lego dark blue, and then I just kind of like painted on some black, airbrushed it just so it kind of gets that black feel. And then all this detail is actually accurate, and then the lines on there and stuff like that, the knee pads, everything like that, plain. I just basically, for the whole entire figure, guys, I used the Captain America Age of Ultron figure and painted some stuff, sculpted some stuff, and painted everything on here basically. And so here's the arms. The chest is pretty self-explanatory. Used their printing for the most part. Just went around that star with my own dark blue and stuff like that. The arms, as you guys can see right there, really cool. I love the arms. They're really good detail. The back is probably my favorite thing about this whole entire figure because the detail is just amazing. But most of it's just Lego's printing. And then onto the hands. The hands are basically just the skin-colored hands, and I just painted some brown markings on there. Shield is just a painted shield, painted my own like gloss and everything on there. It's why it's so shiny. But yeah, the helmet's piece is actually a hair piece. The standard like Lego City hair piece that I painted dark blue and sculpted the little thing right there. And chin strap's actually 3D as well, using some paper. A is painted on with silver, as you guys can see right there. If you get good lighting, use my hand maybe. There you go. The A, and then I'll actually show you guys his alternative headpiece, which is the hairpiece, which is actually not that bad of a hairpiece, I might say. It's not that bad. Sorry, I moved the camera a little bit. But yeah, it's actually not that bad of a hairpiece. As you guys can see, it's actually a pretty good hairpiece. Right there, I'm trying to get as good lighting as I possibly can at this moment. You guys can see that right there. The head, using a clone head. But anyways, guys, that is Captain America. Now let's go ahead and get on to the next minifigures. Okay guys, so here is the other figure, and this is my custom Lego Hawkeye. And guys, this Hawkeye turned out really good, so let's go ahead and get straight into the detail. So on the bottom right here, you guys can see the straps and boots go all the way around, and the boots are just painted some, well, basically just black, and I painted some blue markings. As you guys can see, they're all around, just kind of airbrushed, just a little blue color, because it is actually blue. It's more blue than purple, and it looks really good in my opinion, as you guys can see right there. And then I just painted some black markings for these straps and everything like that, as you guys can see right there. And then going up, I painted some more straps and everything like that, as you guys can see. And then the torso is actually using a knockoff. Sorry, I used knockoff. The knockoff Hawkeye body, which is basically the same exact printing, but I painted like the whole entire torso. So you can see that little purple detailing right there on around the crotch piece area, which looks really good in my opinion. And I painted all that by myself. Then going on to the straps on the top of the torso, looks really good. And then the zipper and everything with Legos printing and stuff like that. The bow, a standard Brickforge bow, Brickforge longbow, rather. And then the arm is actually just using the same color blue. Painted this little silver dot there because that's what he has. It's a little bigger than what it should be, but still, it's what he has. And the quiver back here, standard Lego quiver. But I had to glue it onto the torso, so it wouldn't be, I wouldn't have that neck piece that would make it huge. Just so I could actually paint that little, his little neck that he has right there, which he has some neck detailing there as well. Standard clone head that I just scratched off the mouth, painted my own mouth, which doesn't look that great, but still, clone head. And then the standard Lego Sleepy hairpiece, which looks really good. I love this hairpiece. And yeah, so that's the hairpiece. And then the next arm right here is actually just a standard peach color arm that I just painted. I should have put glove tops on there because people are making custom Lego glove tops with studs and everything like that. Probably should have done that, but guess what? I didn't. And yeah, so it looks pretty cool. So that is basically this whole entire figure. If you guys are wondering what that clip is there for, it's actually there for one reason only, is that you can put the bow on the back of him. So when you don't want him to hold anything, you can put the bow on his back. It actually looks really good as well. So yeah, that is Hawkeye right there. Now let's go ahead and get on to the next minifigure. Okay guys, so here is the next minifigure, and this is Ant-Man. And guys, Ant-Man looks really good in my opinion. I just love this minifigure for some reason. He is the most recent minifigure I've made besides Cap, and this minifigure just looks really good in my opinion. I wasn't planning on making him, and then I just saw the detail. I was like, I have to freaking make this figure. And he was more like a figure just to make the teams even, because I want to have even teams and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the detail. On the bottom, yeah, as you guys can see, are just some boot detailing with that silver and stuff like that. And the dark red right there, painted some silver lines, and the legs is looking really good. Painted a silver circle, and then painted the dark red circle inside of that. And the side of the legs look really good as well. You know, just a continuation of the dark red. The back here, as you guys can see, is just pretty bland. That's the most detail I could find of his back, because there's really no back reference pictures unless you pause the trailer at the right time. But yeah, moving on to the arms, I painted a heck of a lot of detail in here. Hopefully you guys can see that right there. On the hand, it's just completely awesome, and I just love it. It's just amazing. I just love that detail right there. Some of the paint got scratched off, but you guys can pretty much see the basics of it. The arms, painted some silver lining around that dark red lining, and I painted the, obviously, this is actually using some paper. Sorry about that. I moved the minifigure so far away from the actual camera focus. And then the shoulder pads, rather, are with paper. And I just kind of painted some gray lines and stuff like that, and on that. So the helmet is actually a racer's helmet that I custom sculpted around, and I think it looks really freaking good. It's like the best helmet I've sculpted so far, and it looks so good. I just love this helmet piece. It looks really good. I can't explain it more than I already did. And yeah, so the front, actually I want to get into the chest piece right there. I painted all the detail I could possibly find, and it looks really freaking good. I just love that detailing. So let's go ahead and get on to the face. Now he does have a face. I will show you guys right now. The face is right here, and as you guys can see, it looks actually really good. It's not like the best, and I did give him a hairpiece, so I'm not leaving him bald, but here's his hairpiece. It's a standard, you know, Iron Man, you know, Tony Stark hairpiece, you know, standard hairpiece I just decided to put on him just for fun. And the overshave, I just airbrushed some black on there. I think it looks really good using a clone face because that's what I use for like all these figures, guys. But anyways, that is the basics of Ant-Man. Now let's go ahead and get on to the next minifigure. Okay guys, so here is the next figure, and this is the Mark 46 Iron Man, aka Tony Stark, and this looks really good. I really love this figure, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get straight into this figure. As you guys can see, I just used the standard Age of Ultron suit. I forgot the name of the suit, but it just looks really good, and I decided it looks basically the same exact way, but some minor details I had to paint on. I was going to sculpt up the chest, but I decided last minute not to do so. So let's go ahead and get straight onto the legs. So here is the legs, standard print job for that suit, and then I painted some gunmetal and some gold right there, which is not the exact accurate gold, but still really cool. And then the arms right here, as you guys can see, look really nice. Really nice sculpt job, by the way. It's sculpted fully by me. I love the sculpt on this. Excellent detail in my opinion. I did every single detail I could possibly do to this suit. Looks really good in my opinion. I just love it. And then little tiny arc reactors on his arms, 2 right there and 2 right here as well. So as you guys can see on the chest, it's basically just the same exact chest, except some of the gold parts I had to paint my dark gray, and that was basically it. And then the little tiny arc reactors, which you guys can see the little lights are on the chest as well. And the big arc reactor, I just had to paint some gunmetal around that just to make it that diamond shape, as you guys can see right there. And then onto the back, as you guys can see right here, did nothing to that, just left it like that because I didn't know what the back looked like. And yeah, so the helmet is, you know, the standard helmet. I used that standard helmet because it's exactly accurate. And then I'm going to take the helmet off and show you guys how he looks over top. And I did give him a hairpiece, so it's not like I didn't give him a hairpiece. So here is the hairpiece. You know, the standard Tony Stark hairpiece. I redid the mouth on that, if you guys can see. Redid the mouth on this Tony Stark because I don't like his mouth. And I also painted this dark red neck piece around there, so he actually looks like he's in the suit. But yeah, so it's really cool. I gave him his black eye and an angry face. And then he does have the black eye on the other side as well. As you guys can see right there. Looks really good in my opinion. So anyways, guys, that is Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, the Mark 46. Now let's go ahead and get on to the next figure. Okay guys, so here is the next figure, and this is my War Machine. And guys, I really am in love with this War Machine. It looks freaking amazing. I love it, and I hope you guys love it as the same as I do. And yeah, so let's get ahead and get straight on to the minifigure. As you guys can see on the bottom, I did add some metal for the knee pads there, which are very light pieces of metal painted black, so you guys can't really see him very well. And some silver on the legs as well. Not much detail on him because in the actual movie there's not really much detail on him anyways. And then his little gauntlet things, they're not really gauntlets, but they're just like little guns on the side of his arms or something like that. I don't know what they are, but they're still pretty cool. And then the chest is actually used a Brick Forge little Iron Man suit thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's something of Iron Man thing. I did some sculpting onto that, and I did some silver detailing, and the arc reactor is painted with an airbrush, like bloody orange, and same as the eyes as well. And then the gun right here is actually the gun I used, which is actually just a standard Lego pistol, and then I added this little thing on the top right there. And then the helmet is just a standard helmet, and I just painted it black. And then the standard standard Lego's War Machine, the old War Machine, and that I just painted a little bit and gave it some black detailing on that chin strap right there. That gray chin strap, you guys can see right there. I left it gray because I thought it looked cool for detailing. I painted some black detailing on there. And yeah, so that's about it for War Machine, guys. I will give you a look at his face, which is just the standard. I don't have a hairpiece for him because he's basically bald in the movie, but here's his angry face and his standard face right there. It's basically, guys, the standard War Machine face. It's not much. It's just the standard War Machine face. So anyways, guys, that is War Machine. Now let's go ahead and get on to the next figure. Okay guys, so here is Spider-Man, and this minifigure turned out really amazing. and I just really love this figure. So anyways guys, let's go ahead and get straight on to the detailing. On the bottom here, as you guys can see, is just my color dark blue that I painted on, and I painted on the boots right there. Nothing spectacular with that, but get it, spectacular, but you get the freaking reference. But there, right, the black lines all the way around that. Then the arms, I really like the arms. They're just some painted dark blue on the front there, and then the lines are really good in my opinion, and basically self-explanatory right there. And yeah, so the chest piece, the torso I actually used was the standard 2012, I think, Spider-Man. I don't know. I think it's like 2013, 2014 Spider-Man torso. The newest Spider-Man torso, I just used that, and I did a lot of freaking painting. I used my own dark red with this. Standard, and the head is actually, again, the same Spider-Man head from like every single Spider-Man set, and obviously that. And I want to give a shout out to Jumping Jack Studios, who actually helped me out with this Spider-Man. He said to make the black lines a bit thicker around the eyes, because that's actually what it looks like in the trailer. He was right, I did so, and it looks a heck of a lot better, so thank you, bro, for that tip. The back, again, same Spider-Man detail. I just extended the little legs on that spider right there, so yeah. And yeah, so that's about it for Spider-Man. Now let's go ahead and get on to the next minifigure. Okay guys, so here is the last minifigure, and this is Crossbones, and Crossbones looks really good. I really love this minifigure. He turned out freaking amazing. The detail on him just looks really freaking good. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get on to this detail of this minifigure. By the way guys, it's not that much detailing, but he didn't have much detailing on the suit anyways, but still looks really good. The legs are just plain black legs that just airbrushed with a bit of gray, just to give that some texture and stuff like that, because that's what it looks like in the you know, movie. And then the fist right here, the gauntlets, I want to get into that. Is actually some handcuff pieces and then some metal glued onto that handcuff piece. And you can actually take these gauntlets off. I'm not even going to attempt to try that, because that would take a pain and a half to do. And I also did these ammo clips with some metal that I put on top for the black strap right there. Is actually using some metal. And then the actual clips itself are just 1x1 plant pieces that I just cut up and used for the ammo clips. He does have more ammo clips and stuff, like more like, you know, bullets on the ammo clips, but this is the most I can fit in there just to make it size accurate, but still looks really good. The vest, you guys are probably wondering, is actually the plain agent's vest that I painted black, and I painted that little X right there for the crossbones. The back here has some paint scratching off, but I think it looks really good that way. And the helmet is actually using the top of the Age of Ultron Ultron helmet, and I think it looks really good in my opinion. It's hard to move that background, but I just think it looks really good, and that's what my friend's using to Clash something, I don't know, we just call him Clash, but there it is. There's the helmet. It looks really good. First try, I'm not even kidding, first try paint job, and it turned out like that. And the head I used is actually just a standard clone head. The old standard clone head that I just moved the background again. Holy crap! The old standard clone head that I just used for that, and then because I had no other head to use except that. And yeah, but anyways, guys, that is the basics of that figure right there. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna move on and end this video. Okay guys, so that has been the Captain America Civil War minifigure showcase. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that minifigure showcase, because that took me for freaking ever to do and showcase and record and edit and everything. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Show you guys support by hitting that like button down below. But anyways guys, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, please comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.